Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakar Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson is an article and basically the Most High's judgment that rolled out there in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm from Brooklyn, New York. But yeah, this one was crazy, man. And this is to show you what times we living in. This is the Most High showing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, showing you to get right, man. This is a sign. This is a token directly from Yahweh Shem Yahushua to show you to get right, man. Because we at the end of America's destruction, and if you in the spirit, you can see without a shadow of a doubt that all hell is about to break loose here on the shores of America. America is through, man. You think you're gonna get somewhere in America? You think you're gonna inherit something to where you're gonna have a 5 or a 10-year plan? You out of your damn mind, man. Here it is. This story came out of Brooklyn, New York, right? And this was around 8:30 in the morning, right? It says multiple people shot at Brooklyn subway station. Manhunt underway for suspect possibly wearing a gas mask, green vest. Now, it was some things that were funny about this story. You know, the man had a gas mask on, right? And he had a green vest on. He had smoke grenades or whatever. But they automatically said he was a so-called black man. This is the stuff that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil and the deceiver, this is what he perpetrates, man. He perpetrates that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the savages. You are the killers, right? You are the most evil people on the planet, man. That's the picture that he's trying to paint, man. When he is. But this was pretty bad, man. Right? This was April 12th, 2022, which is today. 8:30 in the morning. And before I let it play, I want to get this precept. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16, and it reads, "And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment." Because right here on the earth is where the Most High brings his judgment. And he brings his judgment every single day, man. Right? It says that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Because it's sin here. It's sin throughout all America, man. There's nothing but evil, wickedness, idolatry, homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality, all these different religions, man, bugging people the hell out, man. It's nothing but complete wickedness here in America, man. Nothing but sin going on. And sin is increasing day after day after day. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to turn up the judgment day after day after day, man. Right? Verse 17, and it says, I said in my heart, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, shall judge the righteous and the wicked. Right? For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. So, the Most High, when he decides to bring his judgment, right? When he decides that, he judges the wicked and the righteous daily, man. The righteous will be rewarded with blessings. The wicked will be rewarded with judgment and death, man. Because the Most High is always justified in his killings, always justified in his judgments. Because here it is, he got his servants and the prophets out here daily teaching our people, teaching you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who you are, that you need to turn back to him and repent and turn from any wickedness that you're doing. But yet you are not here, man. Yet you will continue in your wickedness. Yet you will continue in sin. Right? And the Most High has been patiently, right? He has been patiently being patient, man, with our people, man. He's stretching out his hand forth. All day, he stretched out his hand to a disobedient and gainsaying people, man. Who are you Israelites, man? These other nations, they don't have no hope, man. These other nations, they don't have no hope, man. They're going to be judged, and there's nothing they can do about it. So I'm going to let this play, and we're going to get some scriptures. I don't want this to be long. I'm going to try to go with it as fast as I can. And Most High willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, and like be edified. Shalom.
Are injured, 10 of them shot at a subway station during the morning rush. 5 are said to be in critical but stable condition in local hospitals.
That's right. Police are looking for the suspect, a black man they say was seen in a gas mask and a green construction-type vest and a gray hooded sweatshirt. Reports say the suspect tossed some sort of smoke canister into the train car and then...
Nobody's black, man. There's nobody that's black. They want to paint the narrative that you so-called Negroes are the terrorists of the world, man. That you are the most evil, wicked, and just plain savages. That you are that on the highest level here in America, man. When that's the furthest from the truth.
Opened fire. Police say there are no active explosive devices at the scene.
Authorities were called to the 36th Street subway station responding to reports of smoke, and they discovered several people shot. New York Governor Kathy Hochul spoke about the devastation during a press conference earlier today.
This morning, ordinary New Yorkers woke up in anticipation of a relatively normal day. They left their homes en route to school, en route to their job.
And it's been shootings. It's been cops being shot, right? It's been many cops being shot. It's been crime on the subway, in the subways since the year started, and not once has the FBI came. Not once has the whoever the hell else they call, man. But on this particular encounter, now the FBI was called, man. It's something going on, man. And something is about to happen. But see, these devils, they don't have no control over what happens, man. They think that they do. They think they're going to come after the Israelites just like that. They think they're going to be able to just wipe us out like that, man. You can do whatever you want to do, devil. The Most High is still going to destroy your whole nation, man. And guess what? You ain't getting no mercy, man. Because you ain't nothing but a bunch of devils and a bunch of liars, man. And a bunch of bastards, man.
Jobs into a normal day, as I mentioned. That sense of tranquility and normalness was disrupted, brutally disrupted, by an individual so cold-hearted and depraved of heart that they had no caring about the individuals that they assaulted as they simply went about their daily lives. This individual is still on the loose.
And joining us now is CBS News correspondent Mola Lengi, who is
They're gonna pick a random Jake and say he did it. You asked me, this was the Edomite that did this. But they're gonna find them a Jake that's going to basically take the rap, man. Be the smoke screen. Shalaki. this in real quick. Salakia Israel. But yeah, that's what they always do, man. They find the Jake, take the rap, right, and put and just for a narrative, but Jake ain't had nothing to do with it, man. It's really Esau that did it, man. These devils is running out of time. This is why all these things are going on, man, because they know their time is short. They know their time is short, man.
At the scene, Mola, what more do we know about the suspect police are still hunting for, and what role do we expect the cameras around the city might play in finding him?
Well, yeah, as you mentioned, suspect still at large at this point. We heard during the press conference that he was, when he carried out the shooting, was wearing a green sort of neon vest, seemingly to try to impersonate a city worker or an MTA transportation worker. Had a gas mask on when he carried out the shooting from the subway platform. So that indicates that this was planned and not a sort of spontaneous event. Law enforcement tells CBS News that this does appear to have been a planned attack, but no motive at this point. Obviously, they don't have a suspect at this point, so certainly hard to have a motive without that suspect. But if it was indeed a planned attack, it's unclear at this point if it was terrorism, if it was just a lone wolf, a criminal attack. The police chief said just a few moments ago that they are not ruling anything out, but right now
he said a criminal attack. If somebody did this, then he committed a crime. You see the wordplay that this damn mainstream witchcraft media plays, man. Hey, if you in the spirit, man, if you really in the spirit as a so-called Latino, Native American, or Negro in this country, man, you should hate it here, man. You should not love it here. The people here in America are stupid as hell, man. They are very fucking stupid, man. Stupidity is at a high level now, man. The Most High said he was going to withdraw knowledge from the earth, man. And the Most High is doing that. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. And it reads, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Because this is all prophecy that you're seeing here, man. This is prophecy showing you that we at the end, man. That this place is about to just overflow with violence, overflow with all hell, right? Who is the Most High's chosen people? The Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, "Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Because this Bible is what's faithful and true. All the words in the scriptures is what's faithful and true, man. You can say it's not. You can say it's the white man's book. You can say that, the Bible is old school, it's a fairy tale book. You can say whatever you want, man, but the Bible stands. The Bible is the only book you can go to on the planet, and it'll say everything that's going on now. It'll prophesy everything that happened before, that's happening now, and that's going to happen in the future, man. Only book on the planet. Right? So it says, "Fear not the imagination against thee." Right? "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Because you got a lot of people, when we out here prophesying the downfall of America and we telling our people what's to come, they don't credit us. They don't think that what we're saying is going to come to pass. They believe that we just out there screaming, being an angry hate group, what they call us, black identity extremists. They call us a hate group, right? But we don't hate. We're not a hate group. We're a love group. We love our people, man. That's why we come out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But the Most High hates, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ hates. Nobody wants to deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. That's the reality. The reality of the matter is, and the fact of the matter is, the Israelites, 2/3 of Israel, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are going to die here in America. 1/3 is going to obtain salvation, and the rest of you other nations, along with the so-called white man who the Most High hates with a passion and has indignation with forever, hey, the Lord is going to put you other nations in captivity. You are going to die. You have no hope. You can try to walk around in the world in denial and think that you're not hearing what's being said, but you know what's being said is the truth. And hey, you got to deal with that. Simple, man. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So you unfaithful Israelites, you are going to die. The ones that don't believe, truly believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and this word, you are going to die. Right? And it says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. Because this is a plague. The plague of the sword is running rampant throughout the earth right now. It's so many shootings you hearing about daily, man. So many shootings. Right? So it says, verse 5 again, it says, behold, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword. What's the sword? The modern day gun. Right? It said famine, because that's coming too. A shortage of food, water, your daily needs. There's going to be a shortage on it, man. It's going to be, you ain't going to know where you're getting your next meal from real soon, man. And we all know when people can't eat, they get crazy. Right? People who ain't got money, they get bugged. They start bugging out, man. They start doing whatever they got to do, man, to get that. Right? And it says, death and destruction. That's what's coming. Right? Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Right? And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Right? Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Who are the souls of the just? The elect, man. Those brothers that you see on the highways and hedges, and the sisters that's in this truth, we complain continually to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We hate it here, man. We hate dealing with you other nations, man. We hate you other nations being over us, finding every way in the book to put us to death, man. Through this whole American system, man, and all these other nations all across the earth, man, they hate the Israelites, man. Whatever the Israelites said, and the Israelites are on all four corners of the earth, right? And it reads, it says, verse 9, and therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. So the Most High is going to bring judgment upon all you other nations, man. Because you want to turn a blind eye to what's been happening to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans for all this time, man. You've been fake with your caring, like you don't give a damn about the Israelites. And hey, the Israelites are the Most High chosen people. The Most High said, he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye, man. So anybody touch us, hey, they got judgment and hardcore judgment coming to them, man. Right? So it says, verse 9 again, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So all the blood that you shed of the Israelites, your blood will be shed, man. Your blood will be shed, man. And there's nothing you can do about it. Continue.
Their number one priority is to try to find this suspect. As you mentioned, they will try to use everything from witness accounts to the vast network of cameras throughout the city, from the municipal cameras, the subway system cameras, the cameras on pretty much every street corner in New York City these days. They'll also piece together some cameras of the neighborhood businesses around here. So really anything that they can use, anything that they can access at their disposal, they will certainly put to use as they try to piece this thing together and ultimately try to find it.
And my guess, right? I believe, like I said, I believe this is an Edomite. Now this person, right? This Edomite, which they may just try to put a jig out there and just say it was him, whatever. That's how this devil works. But he had a gas mask, he had a vest, he had smoke grenades. Hey, this was planned out, man. So you ask me, this dude is ex-military. He got some kind of war tactic, skill that he exercised here, man.
This suspect, who again is still on the loose at this point.
Mola, what do we know about those who were shot and injured? We heard the governor say people are in the hospital fighting for their lives right now. Anything more that we know about their conditions?
Yeah, Lana, we know 16 at this point are injured. At least 16 people are injured. At least 10 of them appear to have suffered gunshot wounds. So of the 16, they weren't necessarily all gunshot wounds. We know there was some shrapnel, some other ways they could have been injured, but we know at least 10 of them were gunshot wounds. 5 are in critical condition, but we're told they are stable. As we know, this happened at the height of rush hour this morning. So as you can imagine, just those densely packed subway cars, those densely packed subway platforms, as the gunman reportedly just sprayed at random for people going in and out of the trains. The injured victims on board, as we know, the gunman began spraying the car, the subway car, as it was leaving the 26th Street station. Once that subway car arrived at the 34th Street station, the victims on board, were sort of pouring out of the subway cars, began asking and crying and pleading for help. As you can imagine, just a horrifying scene during rush hour this morning.
And, all you people here in New York, right? And all throughout this this land, man. All throughout America, man. All throughout New York City, wherever you want, LA, it don't matter, man. You see the Israelites out there teaching, man. Pretty soon, you all are going to realize that what we were saying is coming directly from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You walk around, you be proud, you act like ain't nothing gonna happen, and then, boom. Out of nowhere. You people, all you other nations, and 2/3 of our people, man, you can scoff, you can look at us and frown your face, tell us we bugged out, we don't got jobs, we're a bunch of bums. But you're gonna see real soon, it's gonna be without a shadow of a doubt that what we're telling you is the truth, man. 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, man. The latter time, meaning the last days, right? It says, because they have walked in great pride. People walk out here, right? And in New York City, I'm going to just say New York City because this is what happened. This is where it happened. They walk out here in New York City like, proud, man. You're getting a little nice weather out here, right? So, and they let the mandates off. You ain't gotta. They're not stressing the mandate. Everything opening up. So people starting to get back in that pride mode, man. That let's hang out and have a girls' night out and do this and that and have a night on the town. Them nights on the town is not the same no more. Right? As you can see, early morning rush hour ain't the same no more. You people walk in great pride, man. Americans are the most prideful, stupidest people on earth, man. American people are the most docile, dumbest people I've ever had a conversation. Everybody likes to talk, but don't nobody want to have a conversation, man. They can talk and get their point across, but when somebody is saying something that they don't know about, they want to argue, they'll walk away. But soon you ain't gonna be able to walk away, man. Jump to 55. It says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of people that perish, man. What they say here, like 8 to 10 people died, 16 got injured, right? So we're not asking no more. We're not asking no more questions about why they do this, how this happened. Hey man, we know why it happened. Right? It says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. You Israelites, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, that's you. You, let me read it again. 2/3 of you Israelites said this, right? For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High. So you despise the Most High, right? Thought scorn of his law, right? And forsook his ways. You said, I don't gotta follow the Most High. I'm trying to get this money. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm not listening to that Bible, man. That's the white man's book, man. Get that out my face. Right? You thought scorn of his law, right? And forsook his ways. Verse 57, moreover, they have trodden down his righteous and said in their heart that there is no God. Yea, and that knowing they must die, man. So 2/3 of our people are going to die here, man. Because they hard-headed, rebellious, and stubborn, man. And damn stupid as hell, man. But hey, if you want to do that, you do that, man. The Most High, hey, I'm going to hit you with something. The Most High ain't put it in your spirit to wake up because he wants to destroy your ass, man. Continue.
Mola, do we have any more clarity? I mean, obviously the TikTok of this is still being investigated, but do we have any more clarity on exactly where the shooter was when he started shooting at random? Was he inside the train car or was he standing on the platform shooting into the train car?
So, Tony, we're told that he was actually a passenger at some point, and it appears that he came off of the train at some point, and from the platform deployed his smoke bomb into the train, creating a sort of diversion, and at that point began spraying people with bullets. Again, that's when the doors closed. The victims who were on board the train kept moving to the next station, and then obviously stopped at the next station where those victims were treated. And then back at the station where the shooting happened, the suspect was obviously able to take off on foot at that point.
For somebody that's not there, that wasn't there, how the hell he know every single detail, man? Okay, you may have got some kind of insight from the people that was on the train, but I believe you adding to shit, man. You know, you can't trust America's media, man. Not at all, man. What I'm telling you, it's like people they go along, they get up, they don't give reverence to the Most High. They believe that just because it's a little nice weather, they're going to have a good summer. You know, they don't need to worry about nothing. They're going to have fun. They're going to enjoy life. They're going to live it up. They're going to do this. They're going to do that, man. But hey, the Lord said this. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, I'm gonna start at 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. So us that's in this truth, with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on us, hey, we know what time we living in, man. Don't nobody need to tell us that we in the last days, that all hell is about to break loose. We don't need nobody to tell us that. We know that, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we take heed to the scriptures, man. Right? It says, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Didn't this come when nobody knew? Nobody was expecting at 8:30 in the morning today that it was going to be a gunman on the train and was going to shoot 10 people. Neither did those 10 people woke up this morning knowing that at 8:30, whatever, they would be shot, man. Laying in the hospital with a gunshot wound. They did not know that. Right? You people go around, walk around, you outside in La La Land, not looking around, not paying attention, hey, not having no knowledge of what day you living in, man. Right? It says, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, because they took all the mandates down and now everybody going back to normal, so-called, right? So now it's a time of peace and safety, right? You know, you're getting all these cops to be in these train stations now. You got all these crime units cracking down on subway crime. And it's not looking that way, man. It's not looking that way. So they have safety teams out there. But when they shall say peace and safety, then what? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. So sudden destruction came upon them, man. The same way sudden destruction is going to come upon America, Babylon the Great, for all the hell, the rape, rob, and murder that's been done to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Especially the elect, man. Because the Most High said he is going to pay back everybody for touching and shedding the blood of the Israelites, man. The true Jews are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The more you people deny it, the more you people want to continue to kill us and rape, rob, and murder us, the Most High is just going to judge you, and you're going to be in sorrow, man. And there's nothing you can do about it. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. They're not going to escape. Because soon the Most High is going to release the 4 angels on the 4 winds of the earth, and it's going to be total annihilation, man. It's going to be total anarchy out here, man. It's going to be chaos to a height that you've never seen. And the only one that's going to have the protection and is going to obtain mercy in that day is the elect, man. And guess what? Ain't nobody else the elect but so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, Japanese man, East Indian man, Arab man, and African man, you are not of the elect. You are heathens. You are going to be destroyed. You will not have mercy. The Lord is going to do away with you for what your part you played in on keeping the Israelites down. Right? So I'm going to get one more and I'm going to close out.
Well, for our audience who are tuning in from around the country, around the globe, can you tell us a little bit more about Sunset Park, Brooklyn, that neighborhood? Who would be on the train at this time? And is there any indication? We do see some people wondering about the motives of this shooter. Is there any indication that this was just a single person or that he he had any other ties to anything else.
Yeah, I mean, as far as who.
There you go. You heard her, right? Any ties to anything else. So what are you going to say? He was part of the Black Hebrew Israelite group? What, he's Muslims? Well, you don't think it's people out here that just can't stand you stupid ass people in America? Right? This could have just been a random person that just lost his job and felt like the system failed him. And he could have just, took his last little bit of money and bought him a gun and some grenades and handled his business. Why do each and every time somebody do something, he got to be connected to something? I'm telling you, man, the Most High, man, is going to destroy all you fucking you damn devils, man. You liars, man.
Could have been on that train. I mean, this is 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday morning. So you imagine you get a full mix of people, a full mix of New Yorkers who are going to work, commuting, just the full array of the full spectrum of New Yorkers. And we are literally in the heart of Brooklyn here. So I mean, it's as Brooklyn as you can get here in Sunset Park. As far as a motive, Lana, at this point again, no suspect, which makes it hard to have a motive at this point. But police say they are not ruling anything out, whether that's terrorism, whether this was a lone wolf criminal attack. At this point, there don't appear to be any other suspects. They are just looking for one person at this point. But no motive at this point, and they are continuing to search for the suspect. We are told there are some counterterrorism units who are patrolling the areas.
And they ain't gonna do a damn thing, man. Whoever this man was, hey, if you ain't caught him now, you ain't gonna catch him, man. You're gonna just put somebody out there to take the rap, man. And you're gonna say you caught him. Hey, man. It is what it is. Regardless of the fact how y'all run it, it happened. And there's gonna be many more that is gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot more of these types of attacks that's gonna happen, man. And you're not gonna be able to be everywhere at one time. So it should be my last one. I'm gonna close out. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, man. The tokens are the signs. This is a sign, right? This is a sign of the end, right? It says, which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, man. Because it's not going to be, people are going to lose faith because there's going to be so much chaos and hell and shootings and tornadoes and just pure evil. People are not going to have faith, man. Only one that's going to stand firm is the elect, man, of the nation of Israel. It says, but iniquity shall be increased. Sin shall be increased. Crime shall be increased. Death shall be increased, right? Above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. So what you see now is going to increase more than before, right? And more than you have ever known. You think this is going to be the only shooting like this? You think this is going to be the only thing that happens? This is it. Verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly, man. Right? Because soon it's going to be complete hell out here, man. It's going to be complete chaos out here, man. I can't say it enough. Because the Most High is going to judge Babylon the Great for all the hell that it has put on the Israelites and all the hell that is still being put on the Israelites in America. Call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Kwam Yasha'Allah. Israel, you better repent. Come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? Leave America alone. Spiritually come out of America because America is finished. right? This place is about to be turned upside down, man. Repent, keep the commandments and the faith in Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Israel. Love you.
For schools still on lockdown, counterterrorism units, patrolling those areas as well. But really, until they can get a suspect, until they can get a suspect into custody, they're really not going to have the answers to the questions that we're all looking for.
Still so much unknown.
So much unknown, so many questions to be answered. Mola Langi in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, at the site of this horrific subway shooting. Thank you.